Hey everybody, Ricky here from Burford Great Danes, a faith-based Great Dane breeder. I'm over here with Dutchie. We're soaking up a little sun. So I want to talk about, Dutchie is now in heat. I've been waiting for this moment, this special moment to me. So the other day, I seen that her vulva was starting to get swollen. And I knew right away because I remember the last time she went in heat. And again, this is a learning litter. I'm calling this a learning litter for me because it's a lot of stuff that I did not know, and I'm kind of learning through YouTube videos and other breeders and stuff. So her vulva started swelling a little bit, and I remember last time it swelled up like a lot. So she's in the beginning stages, and then so I noticed her vulva swollen a little bit outside, and then the same day I seen a little bit spot of blood. So that's always considered like day one. So that's what this video is going to be about, like what I've learned to this point about progesterone testing and when to breed. And it's very important to me because we're going to be driving 9 hours, roughly, a little bit more, from New Jersey to Indiana. And she's going to be bred in Michigan. It's a town like right over the border in Indiana. So my family's excited, my son's excited, we're bringing the children. My wife, we're gonna make like a family vacation out of this. It is Amish country, which I absolutely love. So we're gonna really just enjoy this whole journey together. And I wanna thank you for joining us as well. So this is what I learned so far, and timing is going to be so crucial to me because of the travel situation, right? It's not like we're going to be doing a natural breeding, which is another thing you have to take into consideration with timing, because it's not like I have the semen frozen, which I was going to originally use, frozen semen shipped in from Europe. That didn't work out for now. It's still in the works, and I will be getting it shipped. And once it's frozen, it could just stay there. So whenever I'm ready to use that, it's there. So this is a natural breeding. So I'm bringing her to a male stud, and they're gonna do it naturally, right? So timing is really critical because I can't just artificially inseminate anytime, right? That like I'm ready. So this is what I've learned so far. You let her go for a couple days. So the first day one is the bleeding. You'll see the bleeding. Maybe she'll start acting a little more affectionate. But with Dutchie, she's always affectionate. So that's a tough one. You know, she's like Velcro dog. So, but the vulva starts swelling. The first sign of blood, day one. You give it a few days. They suggest like day 6, day 7, you want to go get a progesterone test. That'll test like where her levels are. And it'll give you a good indicator of like what's your next move or how long you should wait. So I'm going to be getting a test in a couple days, which is going to be, today is day 3. So I'm going to do it. So hold on. So day 4, day 5. I may do it day 5, which is Saturday, which is a little bit early, but we're going to an event Sunday, so I won't be available to do it then. And I like to add, which is always like, because the timing situation is so critical for me, you know, it's such a beautiful time of the year to have puppies. I mean, this is like March, the sun, it's starting to get nice. So it's going to be such a beautiful summer litter. I don't want to miss this, you know, and she's already 3. So like, you know, again, it's very important for me to get this done right at this time. But going back to what I was going to say, my wife thought she seen some blood on her bedding at one point, like a couple days ago. So just in case that we missed it, because we do have other dogs. So another thing you want to take into consideration is they will lick each other and clean it up. So you might not even see it. So just in case, I'm going to go a little bit early. So I'm going to go Saturday, and I'm going to update with a video and let you know. So basically you're looking for, the first couple of days it's going to be at like a 1. And then it climbs. So you really want to hit a 5. So I talked to a breeder the other day, and they said once you hit a 5, it's time to like start boogieing, start getting, you know, start driving, start getting things situated. We have to get a hotel, Airbnb, so there's a lot of that stuff involved. But like So when you hit like roughly, and it may not be exactly a 5, maybe a 4 or a 6, but you're going to be basically, it starts like doubling. Pretty sure it starts doubling. And so you want to start really getting close to that male, or, you know, if you did have frozen, start getting ready to, you know, that's a little different because you have that, you could kind of go whenever you're ready. So the thing about natural breeding I want to add is you want to breed a little bit earlier. So in the general rule is day 1, first sign of blood. Day 10 to through 13 are usually, if the dog, now this varies with dogs, could be a little less, could be a little more. That's why we're going to be doing this progesterone testing. But usually like day 10 to 13 is most dogs, that's when they're ready, when they're totally ready, when they're totally fertile. So with a natural breeding, you want to go a little bit earlier because it takes the semen a little bit longer to get to the ovaries, right? To get so with artificial insemination or with frozen, especially if you're doing surgical, they're going directly to it. So, you know, it's like an automatic. So this takes a little while for the semen to get, you know, fully there. So hope I'm giving the right info. Don't tie me to everything. You know, again, this is the learning litter. You can learn with me and go ahead and do your own research. So that's basically the time. So roughly 10 days from the day that you've seen first blood. So for me, that was 3 days ago, which was a Tuesday. So I'm thinking we're gonna leave next week around like Wednesday, Thursday. And that should be right. But we're gonna go ahead and get the test. And the place is really, has been very kind. They're gonna work with me. They know my situation. So they're gonna give me the okay to like get moving. Okay, it's showtime, right? I was also thinking maybe I could get another test for her while I'm there just to confirm, but I'll be able to see. Like, I remember when she was in heat last time, her vulva swelled up. Her tail, so it's called flagging, where the tail will go to the side. And if you have a dog that doesn't have it like a tail, like the nub will move. So, and that's basically like she's ready, right? Like she's exposing herself and she's ready to go to be bred. So I just talked to the stud owner, super excited. We're all set there, thank God. So everything is looking really good. So let's see. So I'm trying to think if I left anything out. Probably a lot, but it's a busy time for me. You know, I have to pull my son out of school. We have a 15-month-old, my daughter, my wife. We have other dogs. So I think my mom's going to come in from Florida to watch my dogs, watch the chickens, feed the goldfish, the whole thing. There's a lot to do when you're leaving and going on vacation. But we are so excited. This is just going to be so cool. This whole process has been a gift from God. This is why I'm always saying faith-based, because like for me, this is way more than breeding a dog or having puppies. That's a huge part of it, and I'm so loving this journey of the learning and the pedigrees and the bloodlines, the European stuff fascinates me, like where she came from. I love the breeding of the male that we're going to. I could breed her anywhere, right? But everything to me is meant to be. Everything is happening for a reason. So I'm kind of following that trail. Our first Great Dane ever, which is Brifford. That's the name of our breeding program, Brifford Great Danes. He passed at a young age. Dutchess is his sister. There's Dutchie girl. She's really enjoying this sun. Oh, she's really enjoying it. I mean, these dogs, they lay in the dirt. They love it. Must be cool, I guess. So it's his sister. So he passed at a young age. Really, I mean, I'll say changed my life. That dog opened my heart like no other breed. So this is why the Great Dane breed for me personally is this is it. I found my thing, But, all of this info goes about any breed. So God bless. let's keep going. Let's continue this journey. Thanks for following. Like, subscribe. If you're on Facebook, friend us. I have a page on there, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere, really. Brifford Great Danes. Join us there. God bless.